Welcome back to the channel. That is W.K.R.H. 12 Productions. I'm Keith. We're continuing our segments of collecting, purchasing, and customizing vehicles for the month of March. Yeah, for the month of March of 2023, and we have quite a few cars to show you. So the ones that we customize, the ones that we build, and the ones that we purchase to add to our collection. And we try to give you these things a little bit, try to give you these things a little bit earlier, right at the end of the month. I tried to show it to you as soon as I could at the end of the month. But I had a couple of customs that I had to finish out before I showed them to you. And now we're ready. We're ready to go. Let's go with our first one, shall we? I'm going to be reaching out here and catching up in this one. This is a purchase one from the Anaheim Fire Department. Transit van. Going to see if this is let me see. It's going to show the transit van. Yeah, that's what we got. Nicely done. Anaheim, California. Ooh, we're going to be adjusting the camera here for a few as we go. Bear with us. Nicely done on the back. And like I said, this was purchased. And actually, we just put the license plate to it, I guess. That's about that, and add it to our inventory list. Yeah. Not bad. See the other side and all this, the glory. Services Division, Fire and Rescue, of course. Nicely done. Try to show you what it says on the side of it all, but it has Anaheim in this emblem. And nicely done. It kind of detailed the lights in the front and the back, so it can give us some type of light presence if it has to go to it, or if it has to use the code. Nicely done. Nicely done. Not sure if we bought one or two. I think we just bought one. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. One more time on this. Shot. We kind of lift it up. Show you the bottom. Nicely done. The Anaheim Fire Department, Fire Services Division, transit van. Well, Ram ProMaster transit van. Not bad at all. This is the one we customized. This is the Las Vegas Fire Department Chief Vehicle. Fire Chief Vehicle. We put it on a Chevy Tahoe that we refurbished and put this unit on there. Put the designs on the unit on here. Decals by Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Did a fantastic job with this. Nicely done. Las Vegas with the dice under the VE under the Vegas. Nicely done. Didn't roll snake eyes. Good job. Good job. Has a light bar. We put the light bar on the top, and all the decorations that came with it. All the decal decorations that came with it. So you'll see the rear of it. Vegas Strong on the back. The initials Las Vegas Fire and Rescue. Love the chevron in the back. Fantastic job. Got the Tahoe in the back and everything else. We use this type of Tahoe casting for this design. Even though it's a little bit darker, it's a more maroon color. They use a more red color on their vehicles. We just like darker colors on decals, on darker castings. We just love that. Just love make the colors darker, more unique, more presentable, more muscular, giving a muscular presence, a darker presence. Yep, nicely done. May 1, we might use decals for another casting. We'll see what happens on that. But right now, it's on this Chevy Tahoe as a fire chief vehicle. Not bad at all. Nothing on the front. Nothing on the front of the casting. Well, we did put some designs on, light texture designs on it with the chrome pin, and then added a light bar on the top, and what you see here, LVFR 1501. We did actually put that one in. The number was available in our inventory sheet, so it worked out well. The Las Vegas Fire Department, brought to you by W.K.R.H 12 Productions with police decals and deals with the decals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Fantastic job. Next vehicle up. Excuse me. Next vehicle up. And this is the New York, New Jersey Port Authority Police in a Chevy Tahoe casting. This was a blank Chevy Tahoe casting that we used, and we could put any design that we wanted to. And we actually put a push bar on the front, added a light bar on the top. Not bad. Decals by Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Did a fantastic job on this one too. Yeah, it fitted just right. Then we detailed the sides, added some lighting texture details on the side with a chrome pin. And on the front as well. We'll show you the front in a few. Show you the back first. Got the Port Authority Police written on the bottom left. Placement just like it is on the back. Whoops. Placement just like it is on the back. Then we'll get in here. Show you the other side. Nicely done. And then push bar with the lights, chrome pin lights on it. Boy, it loves that surface. The chrome pin just tends to run away. The ink on the chrome pin just tends to run away on the push bar surface, but we can dab that out a little bit. We can buff it out. Nicely done. Nicely done. Light bar on the top. Got the push bar on the side. The New York, New Jersey Port Authority Police in a Chevy Tahoe casting. Next vehicle up. This was purchased. This was the Helena, Alabama Police in a in a Chevy Tahoe casting. Nicely done. And believe it or not, that is Helena, Alabama. Helena, Alabama got a good stripe on the going across the door, the driver's side door, and the passenger side door on the other side. Nicely done. Even got the flag on the flag detailed on the rear side window on both sides. Nicely done. The left has a slick top. No push bar. It's just a straight shooter police vehicle. Nicely done. Details. This is a purchase vehicle, so details are there and precise for what's in the front and the back. Atlanta Police. Got some designs on here. My camera's floating. But it has the H on the windshield. Has Helena Police on the underneath the Chevy Tahoe insignia. Has the license plate as well. Alabama. Wow, nicely done. 2106 number on it, and a couple of little chevrons, if you want to call it that. Also has his own city patch on it. Come on back here, camera. There you go. There you go. And then show you and all. And then more designs on the, actually more designs on the back, seems like, than on the front, and then on the sides. Nicely done. Helena Police in Helena, Alabama. I'll show you the front a little bit. And we kind of detailed the front a little bit with the chrome pin. Make it look like it had lights coming off the grill. Because it will probably do that in the in real life with the real police cars. Try to make it as detailed as possible. Also put some visor light. Also detail some visor lights on the top, on the front, and on the rear. Just above the flap of that tail. Just above the glass. Nicely done. One more time. Helena Police, Helena, Alabama. Nicely done. Got floating camera issues, it seems like. Oh boy, all the way. Alright, got a next vehicle up. It's the Richland County Sheriff's Department here in Columbia, South Carolina, serving the greater Columbia area for the most part, most of the greater Columbia area. This is a casting, blank casting of the Chevy Tahoe, green light casting. Nicely done. We did the decals because they're a little simple. We got that. We also got the police K9 vehicle, made it a K9 vehicle. Just says police dog, keep away. Deputy sheriff, that's all it is. It's very low profile. Deputy sheriff. And then it did real, and then in the other way, on the other way it reflects, it mirrors on the other side. Richland County, deputy sheriff, and it mirrors on the other side. So you'll see deputy sheriff on the front, and then you'll see Richland County on the on the other side, and on the front, and then you'll see Richland County on the back. We'll show you that in a minute. 911 on the emergency 911 underneath the back here. Done in detail just like it is. Light bar on the top. Nothing, no push bar. On the back, we detailed it as best as we could. Had the peace officer on the back, underneath the chevron, Chevrolet Chevron. Deputy sheriff on each side of the license plate itself, and then has his number, has his website, web address on the lower part by the handles on each side of the handle. Tailgate handle, not bad. And then we have, like I said, how it mirrors on the other side. You have deputy sheriff on the front part of it, and Richland County on the back part of it. Everything else is the same. Police dog, keep away, and its actual chevron sign. Not bad. And then, we detailed the front as well with the chrome pin, since we did not add a push bar to it. They don't use push bars in their fleet, but they have a lot of vehicles in their fleet, different makes and models. So we'll have different variations of the Richland County Sheriff's Department. This was customized to be added to the fleet that we already have. Many Richland County police vehicles that we've had and customized, for commission work or whatever, and add to our fleet for dioramas and stuff. So it worked out well. The Richland County Sheriff's Department, Chevy Tahoe, Columbia, South Carolina. Also a South Carolina vehicle that's on the Chevy Tahoe casting, which is the next unit up, is the Casey Police Department in Casey, South Carolina. We kind of got this design on a Chevy Tahoe casting, green light Chevy Tahoe casting as well. Has the lines, gold lines detailed all the way across the door handles into from one end to the other. Casey. Underneath it says "Sworn to protect, proud to serve." Underneath the Casey has the emblem on the door handles on the driver's side, passenger side of the front driver's side, passenger side. Has call 911 on the rear and of it, and inside the bar, police inside the bar on the front, and similar, and it has the same look on the other side. Trying to get around the door handles, always a challenge. These are decals that we use, but we was using these decals, as you can see, Casey Police on the front, and we kind of detailed it with the Sharpie oil markers, yeah, to detail the front, just like we saw in the picture. We had Google Images on that one, so you might could see that in all its glory. But this is the only casting that they have. Usually they have Police Interceptor Utilities and Police Interceptor Sedans in their fleet. This might be used as a crime scene vehicle. Who knows? They might use this as a crime scene vehicle or actual supervisor vehicle. Not sure how they're going to utilize it, but they do have one in their. They added this one to their fleet just recently. It's a light. It has a light bar on the top. No push bar, but nicely done otherwise. As we see the other side on it. I don't know if I show you the back. I'm sure it didn't, I don't think. And on the back, it has Casey Police on there. On the back, has a license plate. We did have some light details right on each side of the plate. Casey Police emblem on the back. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now, this was just a test, really. We was just testing on this vehicle because this same decal here that we used and we recreated was actually supposed to be designed for the Police Interceptor Utilities and the Police Interceptor Sedans. We wasn't sure how this was going to work out on this. We gave it a try. Looks very spiffy. We're going to leave it like that. Looks good all the way around. Casey Police Department in Casey, South Carolina, on a green light Chevy Tahoe casting. Next unit up, and we have to go up north to get this one. Ooh, come on back here. Got a floating camera. And it's the Alaska State Troopers Chevy Tahoe casting. We had a green light. Yeah, we had a plain green light, blank green light Chevy Tahoe casting that we put it on, that we put the designs on here. Alaska State Troopers. Decals from Bill Bozo. Thank you, sir. You did a great job with this. And then the fleet, and we can make a fleet to boot. Man. An Armada. Got a light bar on the top. And try to get my drifting camera to the push bar on the front. Has State Troopers on the side, and then it has the stripe with the badge on it, with the Alaska State Trooper badge on it. On the rear side, loyalty, courage, and integrity. Loyalty, integrity, and courage. Nicely done. It has a decal for the top of the hood as well. We put that on there. Not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And it went on pretty good. Easier than I thought. Added the push bar on the front, as you can see. And a light bar on the top. Not too bad at all. And then on the other side, same side, it's the same on the other side, of course. Nicely done. On the back, it shows you a state trooper. Knowing they're looking for some troopers, a few good men and women. They're now hiring to apply now. The website's underneath the tailgate. State Trooper underneath the Chevrolet Chevron. Nicely done. Get you a little bit to that. Nicely done. And we kind of gonna make a fleet of this, but right now we was just testing this one. It looks real good. No doubt about that. Okay, now we're going to one more time the Alaska State Troopers Chevy Tahoe green light casting. Nicely done. All right. Next unit up, the Delaware State Police Ford Expedition. This is a matchbox casting. We probably show you this. We probably show you this design previously on other videos, but we made a new one to add to we made yet another one to add to the fleet. This is a Ford Expedition casting, Ford Expedition vehicle, matchbox casting, and we added the decals by Police Decals and Deals from this. Thank you again, Miss Rhonda. Has the Delaware State Police crest on it, and then it has the sitting on the stripe, one from one end to across from one end to the other. Has State Trooper on the back, on top, and we did a fantastic detailing job on the process. We'll show you a little bit more in the process. We go into the front. We kind of decorated the front. Nicely detailed there. Did the mirrors, back of the mirrors, darkened the mirror covers on the back, on the front, and really painted the entire front part of that, front end part of it. Did the same that of course the decorations in the back. Didn't do anything to the wheels, but nicely done on each side. This is the decals that we that probably goes into a. That's probably more designed for the Chevy Tahoe castings, but we was able to tailor this into the Ford Expedition casting. Has State Trooper. We put the State Trooper on the glass. License plate already done, and then detailed the back as well. The lights on the back. Put a stripe across the back, and then we then did the lights on the top, where it had the luggage rack and stuff. We used the luggage rack as a light bar fixture. It just looks good. It just looks better, much more presentable that way. Same height, so I say, why not? Let's make it happen. Nicely done. This was a MCPD kind of vehicle, and then we just took that and refurbished it and made it to the Delaware State Police to add to the fleet. Yeah, we be doing our own. Why we make our vehicles from the MCPD and actually turn around to make this refurbished? Because we got plenty of them now. I'll show you as we go along. But nicely done. This is the Matchbox Ford Expedition of the Delaware State Police that we refurbished, we customized. All right. Next unit up is the Monroe County, our fictional Monroe County police car, Pink Brigade, on a police interceptor utility vehicle. Nicely done. We got a blank casting which was a blank, and which was a slick top for the most part. We left it as a slick top. We left it as with no push bar, and decorated the heck out of it with Pink Brigade stuff. Made our you'll see different shades of pink on the fonts and on the designs. Dyed in Dial 911. Got a couple of pink ribbons in as well. Nicely done. On top, it has the unit number. The front was already decorated with the blue on the one side, red on the other, and it was already had the lights detailed on the grill. Nicely done. So we detailed the visor lights. Did that. Good job. We got a decal that we put on there, Fight Like a Girl, and then right underneath is the police decal as well. We did the rear. We did the rear with the visor lights in the rear as well. And unit number, of course, on the back. And then the ribbon, and then the police on the right underneath the license plate that we put on there ourselves. Sticker decal, the license plate. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then on the other side, of course, is going to be the same side. Nicely done. We did not have any vehicles in the fleet that had a Pink Brigade showing. Now, we did show a lot of Pink Brigade vehicles for different units, but not our unit. And we decided, why not? Let's go for it. Here's, I think we did one. Yeah, we did one. We did a Dodge Charger previously, but it was the support against domestic violence vehicle. Yeah, that's what that was. It was a purple vehicle. And this one's the Pink Brigade, fighting against breast cancer awareness. And nice design to put on here. It just pops all the way around. And then we detailed the wheels, colored that in, and then put the chrome, and then chromed it in the middle to give it a more darker, muscular, professional pose. If you believe that. I do. But nice slick top vehicle, probably one of our best ones. And not the only design that we have, Pink Brigade, we have of this one. Coming up in another video or two, we'll have another one in the white, in Pink Brigade and the white decals and stuff. We made the decals for this vehicle, and it looks stunning. Probably one of our better work yet for a specialty vehicle. The green light police interceptor utility of the Pink Brigade vehicle of Monroe County. Nicely done. This one is the New York Police Department. Nicely done. This one is in the police interceptor utility as well. We added a light bar to it. Yeah, we added a light bar to it. No push bar. And this is a new design, new livery design. Yeah, this one's by police. This one's by Police Decals and Deals. The decals are. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Show you what it's all about here, and then tell you a little story behind it. I'm just I'll ask for your opinion more than the story. It has NYPD police. We put it underneath the license plate. Nicely done. And that's pretty much it. Pretty plain Jane. We did spiff it up a little bit and clean it up a little bit on this police interceptor utility. And then the other side, it's the same thing. It has a green NYPD with the badge right next to it. And then it has the green stripe and blue stripes going across it and above it. Nicely done. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. Got police on the front side, on the side front, on both sides of the vehicle. Also on the top of the vehicle. Police right there. Nicely done. I had no problems with it. We put it on a. This was a blank. This was a very very blank police casting. We got it on the green light. What they got? Like the car showroom. I think this was the showroom Ford Explorer, and we took it and refurbished it into a NYPD new livery. Now I said this was designs was by Police Decals and Deals. Did a fantastic job with this. I'm I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like the design as we put the as we colored in the blue and the red on the bottom part of the headlights, and detailed the grill with the lights on the grill with a chrome pin. Not bad at all. I mean, we had no problems with making this, and it's a good design. Don't get me wrong. It's just got to grow on me. Yeah, it really does. It has to grow on me because I still like the current. I still like the current designs. I really do. I have no problems with this, but I just like the current design, even the current design even more. Still good. It stands the test of time, and I heard some mixed reviews about it from other people that I associate with. So I just wanted to know what's your opinion on this? Do you like it and not like it? Only bought one set of decals so I could put it on here and see if it grows on me. So far so good, but yeah, I wouldn't ditch the I wouldn't ditch the current ones to go after this one right off the bat. Yeah, no, not at all. Not this guy. Yeah. So we'll probably go ahead and make another vehicle of that, and we'll probably have that one set up for a future video and stuff, and we'll probably give you the results at that point in time. We'll probably give you the results of what the results are. Give you the results of that and see if you liked it or don't like it. So I just want to hear your opinions on this. That's all. We'll see what happens on that and go from there. But we made one. We'll make the other one and make a pair and associate it with the NYPD. It looks good though. It looks real good. It just gotta grow on me. That's all. Just want to let you know. NYPD, the new delivery on a Ford Explorer, now designed as and now refurbished as a police interceptor utility for the NYPD new delivery. Next unit up is the Arapahoe County, Colorado Sheriff. Nicely done. And this is on a blank Ford Police Interceptor utility that had a light bar, already had the light bar and that push bar installed into it. It also has serving the city of Centennial underneath the sheriff in the Arapahoe County Sheriff. Nicely done. Has dial 911 on the back, on each side, on the side rears, and everything else. On the back, we'll show you it's the most detailed one. It has Arapahoe County on either side of the Ford Oval. Not bad at all. Has the unit number underneath the Arapahoe, and has the flag right next to the license plate. Then you have the license plate, and then you have the other side right by the light since 1865. Oh, 65 or 1850? Well, 1869 or something like that. Some of the writing is hard to read if it's not pieced together. Then it has the chevron right underneath the license plates. License plate going across the tailgate, and then it has the website for the Arapahoe Police Department right underneath the chevron. Nicely done. The other side is just as good. Not bad at all. Decals are from Cardinal Police Diecast. Thank you, gentlemen. Did a great job with this. and then the push bar on the side. I think I took that camera with me. And then the push bar on the front. Already had lights detailed to it and everything else on that push bar. Just did a little detail with it with the chrome pins for the side. Everything else was good to go. And then you have the Arapahoe Sheriff's Department on display and a Ford Police Interceptor utility. Let's give a big round of applause. We made two, so let's give it a big round of applause for the Arapahoe County Sheriff. Not bad at all. Arapahoe County Sheriff in Colorado. Nicely done. Green light for Police Interceptor utility casting. Not bad at all. Has some purchased vehicles next. This is the Maine State Police. State Trooper vehicles. This is how it's displayed. This is a green light casting of the Maine State Police. We do purchase, of course, to add to our collection if it's there. And we can. And we're able to. And this casting already had a light bar, push bar on the push bar on the front, light bar on the top. And it just says State Trooper on the front side, on both sides of the front. And then Maine State Police on the driver's side and passenger side of the vehicle. Also has State Police on the top hood. Nicely done. The front side, not too much to see on the front. Nicely done on that. So 2021, I think, is State Police Ford Police Interceptor utility green light casting. Yeah, nicely done. Good push bar. Got aspects to it. Nicely done. Yeah. Kind of guiding the camera. So, because if you don't, it'll go this way. It'll go this way. We could push it. We could push it back. Let's try that. There we go. Give you a little bit of room to see it in all its glory. We left the wheels like it is. We didn't color it in. We coulda. We coulda. Not much to it after that. And then the rear. You'll see State Police and the license plate. Not bad at all. You see the license plate 600. Not sure what the 600 means. They ain't been around for 600 years. This is their 100th anniversary vehicle. Yeah. This is their vehicle celebrating the 100th anniversary of the unit. So, not 600, but they may have made 600 of these. I think they put like 2 per unit. And 2 gave a vehicle for each unit. But anyway, it's good to have. It has the Maine police license plate on it. And kept everything else intact. Nicely done on it. And this is the Maine State Police Ford Police Interceptor utilities green light casting. Nicely done. Our camera drifts better than yours. I know, right? Alright, now nicely done. The Ford Police Interceptor utility vehicles green light castings. Most of it's going to be in green light castings, but we can definitely do a fleet of Matchbox Hot Wheels cars as well in the process. And we do have a couple of those examples as well. And we'll show you that in a minute. Let's just keep going here. Another Police Interceptor utility that we're doing. This one is the San Diego Police Department. This is also a purchased vehicle. This one's the K9 one. It has the police dog emblem on the side rear. And then it has the police dog on the, of course, underneath the rear, right in between the door handles on both sides. San Diego Police Department, not bad. Ford Police Interceptor utility casting, has the door painted, has the driver's side, passenger side door painted white with the America's Finest to protect and serve, and has their crest right sandwiched in between. San Diego Police on the front side, on each side, on both sides. Has a push bar and a light bar that came with it. Has K9 marked on the top, and its unit number on the flap on the back. On the top flap on the back. As you can see. I call it a flap. Oh, I don't even think it's a flap. Don't worry about the other unit. Don't worry about the other number. That's for inventory purposes in the middle. Now, the push bar has a, believe it or not, has a flag emblem on it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it has the flag emblem on the, what should be saying Ford Oval is just has the flag symbol on it. And then it has the push bar. Nicely done. That was not my idea. That was how it was customized. Has the push bar that came with it. We did detail the push bar. We did detail the push bar. And detailed a little bit here. This is a 2012 casting here of the Ford Police Interceptor utility. That was before we started naming it a utility. We called it a Ford Explorer then, if you recall. And then just kind of went with it. And then they called it utility. Then the more they made it, the more they assigned it to the police, they called it utilities. And Police Interceptor utility. And we went with that too. Has a flag right between the, right in front of the police dog on the on the side of the vehicle, on the rear. Nicely done. Nicely done. This is for a black and white. It's decorated real well. Also has the flag on the flag design on the where the Ford Oval would be. And then it has San Diego Police, K9, and it has San Diego on one side of the oval, Police K9 on the other side. Has the license plate as well. I think we added that one. But everything else was designed and detailed by Greenlight. We didn't do very much on this vehicle. But we did add to, and we did purchase it. This is a purchased vehicle to add to the fleet. Yes, the fleet of San Diego police vehicles. We do have that. A series of San Diego police vehicles. We got to do a municipality. We got to do a video for municipalities. That should be coming up shortly. I'm not sure when, but it should be shortly. We're going to be doing different municipalities. So stay tuned, ring the bell for notifications when that will come out. It's going to be pretty jam up because we did state police units across the country and showed every state police unit across the country and put in our YouTube channel. So you should get that a look, and then knowing that the municipalities will be similar in that regard. And there you have it, the San Diego Police Department and the 2012 Ford Explorers or Ford Police Interceptor Utilities, however you want to go about doing it. Well decorated at this point, but nicely done. Greenlight castings all the way. We have some Dodge Chargers here. One of them. Let's go with that. This is a Dodge Charger County Sheriff from the Hollywood series Yellowstone. I don't even watch these shows that these vehicles come with off these TV shows, and yet I'm fascinated by it because it's a police car. You give me a ranch vehicle or something like that, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna look at it twice. I'm not even gonna do a double take. You give me a police car, I'll do a double take, triple take, drool. Want one, get more than one. But this is definitely the county sheriff here. This is a green light casting of the 2012 Dodge Charger. Well, this is a 2011 Dodge Charger, but made in 2012. Nicely done. Has green stripes on the side and rear. Has the crest. Then county sheriff right next to it. All laid out on the side by the doors. On the doors. Has emergency dial 911 on the rear side. Deputy on the front side on both sides. The unit number as well. Has a push bar on this one. Nice mag wheels. Has a push bar on it. We didn't do anything to it, but we did do some. I think we did use a chrome pin on it. Yep, we used a chrome pin on the front part as light fixtures on it with the chrome pin. Nicely done. And that's all we did on it. It looks good from here. Already had a light, like I said, already came with a light bar and a push bar, light bar on the top, push bar on the front, and then same designs on the other side, of course. Nicely done. And then on the rear, you have the, you don't have much on the rear. That's it, just the license plate. That's already been that was already placed on there. Montana, I believe, is the license plate. License plate, state unit, and state and unit number on the plates. Nicely done. Disregard that number on the top. That's for our inventory purposes. But everything else is good. Everything else is legit, and everything else was made by green light. On that, we didn't do too much detailing at all, other than dabbing a chrome pin on the front on the push bar. And there you have it. Whoa, where you going? Where you going? Gosh, can't keep you in one place at all. This is the wide. Let's go wide here, and bring that to you. I think this is the most problems I've had with this camera since we did shooting for this thing. It's on a tripod. I could spin it around. See everything in all its glory in a 360 fast view. But this is the county sheriff's unit from the TV series Yellowstone. It's on the Hollywood series release 38, just in case if you're looking. But they're sold separate. They can be sold separately as well. That's how we got them, separately. But we brought it to you in all its glory to add to, because it's a police car and it's going to be added to the fleet. We got a little fleet of those too, of these vehicles as well. Not bad at all. Alright. 2011 Dodge Chargers. Not bad at all. We tell you, we did some units on Hot Wheels and Matchbox casting. We did do this. This is the Vermont State Police in a Dodge Charger, Hot Wheels casting Dodge Charger. Nicely done. We did the decals here. State Trooper on the front, on the stripe, and on the front part of the stripe it has State Trooper on both sides. Vermont State Police crest on the, on the doors. Mostly landing on the passenger and the driver's side doors. And then the stripe going all the way across from one end to the other. Nicely done. Light bar was already cast in there in this Hot Wheels casting. This is a 2015 Dodge Charger SRT. We put the State Police on the back. We had the license plate on the back as well. Detailed the back as well as detailed the front as best as possible. Almost look realistic. Realistic. Nicely done on the other side, which is similar, just the same. Had the light bar that we did. On the front it has State Police And then on the front, that's on the front top of the hood, and then on the front itself, nicely done, well detailed. Detailed the grill, detailed the lights, everything looking gorgeous. Nicely done. We're in the process of making a second one as well, so keep an eye on that, because we're making doubles. We did make the police interceptor utilities and the Ford Explorers that we made, they were green light castings. So the Ford Explorer coming from a camping series that we refurbished and made into Vermont State Police as well. Police interceptor utilities as well. Designed it, refurbished it, did everything to it, and great job on that. And you guys see it on the last. If you didn't see it on the last video, you'll know what I mean. So go ahead and check that last video out, and you'll see the police interceptor utilities of the Vermont State Police. They came out gorgeous, and this one came out just as good. We'll have a second one. We'll have like I said, we're in the process of building the other Dodge Charger for this unit to support this unit and add to the fleet of the Vermont State Police. The Vermont State Police 2015 Dodge Charger SRT. This is a Hot Wheels casting. We can do those, as you can tell. And then we did a Matchbox casting. We did one previously of the FBI police in what do you call it? Matchbox SUV, and here it is, Sport SUV. That's what it's called. We'll just call it a Beamer. We put the FBI police decals on it. We took the other unit off, and then refurbished it to make it the FBI police in the Matchbox Sport SUV casting. Already had the light bar installed on it, and we put the decals on that. Put the decal FBI police and stripe on one end. We tailored it on this vehicle, and then we put the FBI police decal on the other. Decals by Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. It came out lovely, and we did the details, and we finished off the details on the rear headlights. And we got the FBI police, and then the FBI police, and then the badge, and then on the front with the blue and white design. Nicely done. We'll need a few of these for the mission that they're doing on our diorama. Other than that, it looks good all the way around to add to our collection. This was customized. This is one you see in another one. You've seen others that have been customized before in other videos, but this was a recent build, and that's going to be added to the fleet. See the front, the headlights. We got a lot of light details that we touched it up with a chrome pin. Nicely done all the way around on the front. Nicely done all the way around on this vehicle. The FBI police. Nicely done. Like I said, Matchbox Sport SUV 2002 model Matchbox casting. And last one is the Colorado State Patrol in a green light casting. It had a previous design. This police car had a previous design. This Dodge Charger had a previous design unit. We refurbished it and turned it into this unit of the Colorado State Patrol. We love the colors. Sometimes if the color is there, we'll use that. We'll buy extra castings, and then we'll change that casting into a different unit. This is one of them. With the decals of the Colorado, that you currently see on the Colorado State Police now, has a stripe that widens in the front and narrows in the back. It also changes color halfway through, from brown to blue. But it's a stripe. It's a swirl stripe that goes in, turns brown, all the way to the passenger side door, and then it turns blue, and it gets thinner all the way to the end. But it's still a line. It's still that same line. Has the badge on the front side just before the door, before the driver's side and passenger side door. It's on both ends. It was on both sides. Has the unit crest actually on the door, on each side of the door, driver's side and passenger side door. State patrol underneath the line in the rear, and nicely decorated. This already had the light bar and the push bar and the wheels that came with it, but nicely done on that side. On the rear, has state trooper on it. Has the chevron. And on the inscription, it says, underneath the chevron, it says, an honor to serve, a duty to protect. The inscription on each side of the license plate. Nicely done. And then on the rear, and then on the other side, same thing. How it's going to be done, same way. We don't want to look inside the windshield. It's already tinted. It was tinted when we got it. We didn't do anything to it. But we did something to the we did a lot to the sides. Decals by Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. This came out great. We use other vendors as well. We try to acknowledge every vendor that we use. For if we 3D print our accessory parts, but for decals, we try to acknowledge every vendor that we have. The casting has been great in refurbishing from one unit to another unit, and we're working on another unit now, refurbishing that same casting. We bought more castings, but we use that casting to refurbish different units, and we have another unit in mind, and buying a couple more castings so we can refurbish that from that unit to another unit. As you go to the front, as the push bar on the front, we did do some detail with the chrome pin on the front and on the side of the push bar. Not bad. Other than that, that's all we did in the refurbishing department. Nicely done, and so nice we did it twice. So here's the other one, and there you go. Nicely done. Colorado State Patrol vehicles to add to the fleet. Refurbished from another unit to be added to the fleet. Dodge Charger castings, nicely done. And they may look just like the real deal vehicles that you see in real life. Especially if you live in Colorado, in the state of Colorado, in that area. Nicely done. Let's see, did I show you? Hold on. I have one more vehicle to show you. I thought that was it. I thought I went in order. But I skipped this one just in case, because I had that story to tell you on this one too. This one is supposed to be, and it still is, a Nevada State Highway Patrol vehicle. This is a Chevy Tahoe casting, but this was a casting that we used and refurbished it. That was from another unit, and we refurbished it into this unit. Now, we thought we had the decals that you could see it, and we thought they were going to turn a different color. For some reason, we thought it was going to turn a different color. But let me show you what it is. It's just say a state trooper on the side, Nevada State Highway Patrol with the stripes going across it and stuff. You might could see it on the camera very good. This does give it justice. You can't see, it doesn't give it justice with the naked eye. As the dial NHP, as their emergency call, has state police on the rear, then the license plate, and then the stripe, then the same side is similar on the other side as well. Nicely done. but we thought it might go. We thought it might see the yellow in yellow font on it and stuff, and white font. Somehow, some way, when we put this on, it didn't turn out the way we did, and I think we put the wrong decals on there. Now the decals, as you can see, the hood on top of the hood, it has Honor Battleborn. Excuse me, Battleborn on the top. And what probably happened, we put the wrong ones in there, on there, and then we realized, this decals from Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. She makes the ones that actually go on this as well, on this vehicle as well. But we put the wrong ones in there. It looked just alike too, and we put the wrong ones in there. But instead of saying that, we just said, hey, you know what? Let's just go with it. Make it a stealth vehicle. So we did. We made it a stealth vehicle. It looks good. It still has a presence to it, and it looks dynamite. The more we look at it, the more we look at it, the better it is. So this was a good mistake. A good, honest mistake. We made an honest mistake, believe it or not. Yeah. Even we make mistakes. But it looks, for a mistake, it looks damn good for a mistake. A damn good mistake, I'm telling you. Slick, so we left it a slick top and detailed the lights in the front. We didn't put a push bar on it. We wanted to make it as stealthy as possible. It looks real good. Real good from front to back. So for it not to be, we didn't mean for it to be stealthy. And I think we're going to make another vehicle of the Nevada State Highway Patrol. We're actually going to put the right ones, the ones that we wanted to put down, the actual one we wanted to put down, and everything else. But luckily, we did this when we did this vehicle. We did the decals first, and when the decals didn't come out the way we thought it was, I said, "Oh, did we get the right one on there? Nah, we didn't put the right one on there. But it looks good though. Let's leave it like that and decorate it as a slick top." And we did it. We did it. Decorated as a slick top, and detailed it a little bit. And there you have it. A slick top version of the Nevada State Highway Patrol. Do they have one in the fleet? Who knows? But we added to the fleet. That's already, of the old and new designs that we already have from the fleet of the Nevada State Highway Patrol that we either purchase and or customize. And this is one of them that we customized. And an oopsie that turned into a wowzy. Yeah, I really like, and I hope you like too. There you have it. This is the customized and purchased vehicles that we bought, that we displayed to you for the month of March of 2023. Thank you for watching WKRH 12 Productions. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And thank you for your support of subscribing, commenting, like, dislike. We thank you for your support in any capacity, even just watching it. And we enjoyed that, and we hope you enjoyed everything that we displayed to you, whenever we can and however we can, in the best form, in the best fashionable way possible. Thank you for watching WKRH 12 Productions. I'm Keith. We'll see you on the next one.